Hey everyone, today's pick a card reading is going to be all about your talents, your special magical abilities, and your soul's purpose in this lifetime, in this incarnation. If you're drawn to more than one pile, absolutely makes sense. If you are having trouble selecting piles, I suggest to ground your energy. So just take some deep breaths. I like doing the 4-second method where it's 4 in, hold for 4, and then 4 out. And do that a couple times until you feel really grounded in your energy, and then select your pile. Okay. So this is going to be pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. If you need more time to make your selection, please pause the video. I'm going to get started with pile 1 now. Okay. All right, so pile 1, let's see, your talents, abilities. Oh, wow. Okay. So I shuffled these. So these were not in any order. And then I selected for each pile. This is amazing. Okay, so you're definitely here to be in some sort of counterpart connection. Definitely to be in a connection, to have marriage in some capacity. So we've got Lady Goddess, feminine energy. And then we have the, I was getting Aphrodite with this quite heavily. We have Lord God, masculine, and we have like Pan here. Let's see. So Astera, incubation. Beltane, wow, fertility. Ooh, goodness. And this is kind of making me think of like the way the flames are, like stag. So that kind of ties into this energy here. And then cloak, concealment. Okay, so straight away, part of your incarnation and your soul's purpose here is to absolutely be in union with a counterpart, with a higher level soulmate in whatever capacity. This may have taken some time. You may have had to go through some isolation, go within. I'm really getting, because I've lived in the UK, this is really giving me UK vibes, or like England vibes. That's coming through quite heavily here. There could have been past life connection with you and this person in England, or maybe you had a type of isolation, incubation period, solo journey while in Europe or traveling, or you've already done that. This is going to kind of come in. You are meant to, you're going to have a lot of abundance with this counterpart, and you might want to keep this private for your protection. Okay. And it's also going to be protected. Nature is going to be very important for this connection. I'm just seeing the nature here, the nature here, the nature here. And then we're talking about Pan, for crying out loud. It looks like whichever side of this you're on, it's going to be a very fertile, prosperous union. I think you guys might help guide other people, but this is part of your soul calling. If you've been a hopeless romantic, or if you felt like there's a soulmate out there for me, there is this connection meant for me, absolutely. May could be significant. That could be a significant time. This is giving me like, you guys will go to festivals. You guys, if you want to have children, you will have children. It's going to be very passionate as well. This person might be into music. Again, festivals, music could be important. Dancing could be important here. Longer hair could be significant as well. This does have shorter hair, but the feminine definitely has longer hair in this. Just take it as it resonates. Since this is a general reading, I'm just trying to get the majority of the energy here. But there is going to be importance regarding protecting this union, and knowing that this is going to go through cycles. I'm just seeing the moon here. I'm seeing the moon here. So moon phases could be significant. Times of the year, solstices could be significant as well. And you're going to meet this person again after you have spent time alone, after there has been healing. Or if you're already with this person, this is part of your soul calling, and you met after some time alone, when you got to know yourself, when there was a healing of maybe some sacral energy. And then I'm also getting solar plexus, and solar plexus energy is where we have our soul connections, healing the heart space as well. That's coming through quite heavily. So I'm getting like green man vibes here. And then with the feminine energy, just a lot of balance in this union and this connection. Springtime being very important as well. So anything from March, April, May being important. And then I'm getting fall vibes here as well, being significant just with the color of the trees here. So that's definitely part of your soul's purpose, is to, I'm getting something about movement as well. Like I'm just seeing kind of this, and I think of music and then the body and the movement. And I think that maybe the masculine energy, and this is going to heal the heart space and again, some solar plexus, like confidence issues. And I feel like the feminine is going to also heal the heart space, but in like getting more in that nurturing energy, because I'm just seeing the pink and then the red. So the feminine might have to heal shadow energy regarding safety, or fears of safety, fears of being seen as well. And this is giving me like Tinkerbell vibes, where she's like sprinkling the fairy dust a little bit. So definitely part of the soul calling here. And then weaving together, because I think of when you're doing the maypole like that and the weaving of the ribbons. So you guys might have, when you do come into union, or if you solidify this and make this official, it might be something where you do hand fasting, or I'm seeing that ring with the, is it Celtic, where it's the heart with the hands is coming through as well. But again, like I need to keep this private. It will be protected. And you might help other people with this journey. Again, nature is coming through heavily. You guys might like hiking, things like that. But definitely part of your soul purpose is a connection with nature, with music, with dance, with being in flow, going within, having an awakening, and coming into union with a counterpart is huge for this connection. Okay, so let's see, or this lifetime. Also for this connection, because I did say that. Nothing's ever a mistake here. All right, so let's get some more maybe about your talents, abilities. Really want your talents and abilities. All right, let's see. Your talents and abilities in this incarnation, right? Pendulum. It says you're being called to explore working with the pendulum to get spiritual and intuitive guidance and answers, no matter how simple or complex. And then I'm getting something about divine timing, of course, being a thing here. Peacemaker. Yeah, you're being called to explore using your skills of diplomacy, ideals of fairness, and compassion to find fair solutions. This might be something, again, that you're working on with a counterpart, and getting other people to trust in divine timing, to trust in like time is an illusion. Like again, I was getting something about flow, like being in flow is significant, and also peacemaker energy here as well. And this is healing of the lower chakras, like ego, and understanding like a more spiritual side. And also you might help other people do this. You might be a counselor in some capacity. You might do hypnosis for people as well. You might be good at that. Bigger picture thinking, oneness. Okay, what else for pile one? Chakra work. Yeah, that makes sense. I was getting all about balance. You're being called to examine and uncover the energy imbalances and blockages of the chakra system with the goal of healing and spiritual awareness. So crystals and things of that nature could be really significant in this connection as well. Why do I keep saying in this connection? It's like for you, but obviously this connection is going to be a big deal. So you are definitely, I feel like you are with somebody and you guys are meant to figure this out and help navigate this with other people. But also independently, if you've not met that person yet, this is stuff that you're skilled at this. Activations. I'm hearing activations, ley lines. That could be significant as well. All right, what else? Your talents. Geez. Dice divination. You're being called to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination. Okay, so I'm getting something about like astrology or astro dice could be significant as well. D&D could be significant. I don't know, because I'm thinking of like the D&D dice that could be significant. What is this? All the symbols on here could resonate. Ooh. That keeps going out of focus. Yeah, something about focus, what you're focusing on. Okay. Cartomancy, you're being called to explore messages in a deck of cards, discover the guidance, messages, and future in the cards. So you could be fellow tarot readers here. But this is like old school. This is reminding me of like kind of when it first got started, before it was tarot and they added the major arcana. This is making me think of like back in the French time. And I was getting something about past life in Europe with your person. France could be significant. Clearing out karma from that lifetime, because my instance just started coming over this way when I started talking about that. But I was thinking about like Napoleon and that time and how they were really into that, but they used cards like this, and then the Lenormand deck was created. So I don't know if you create cards, if you're meant to design cards, but that's something here as well. Yeah, spiritual decor consultant. That's awesome. I love this. You're being called to explore clearing, balancing, and maintaining the subtle energy fields within a space, like with my instance over here where it was just coming this direction, okay? That supports one's purpose through design and decor. So helping clear spaces. You could be somebody that goes through somebody's house as well and clears the energy. So like shamanic clearing, which ties in here. And then peace, like getting, you could be one of the people that's called to cleanse a house or people's energy. This is really important. Cleanse spirits. This is making me think of like the throat chakra, but also it's making me think of how they say people who are mediums, or they have like a blue light or something that people on the other side can see, and then they gravitate towards that person. So you might be a medium as well, or deal with spirits or clearing out spirits from homes or people. But definitely a lot about balancing energy. So again, if you do this with a couple, maybe one side of you does one, the other person does, or like I said, sides. So like you guys are going to be whole. Again, I'm getting the whole thing about oneness and like that type of Christ consciousness of oneness and not being separate. But one could be more into chakra, one could be more into divination or like cards or something like that. And then you blend together and it's just like power couple vibes. Okay, anything else? What else for pile 1? Talents, abilities, soul purpose. Scout, I'm hearing scout. Eagle Scout? Are any of you guys Eagle Scouts? Comment below, that's fun. Aromatherapy, you're being called to explore essential oil therapies to help improve emotional and physical well-being, which ties into this as well. Also into these other things like essential oils, very key. And then also cleansing spaces. It's funny because of the way that the incense is coming over here. Man, Spirit's awesome. Energy blockage release. And you know what's funny is that card was over here in the same spot with the first Oracle deck where it was an incubation thing. And I was saying, I think you're meant to clear things. You were born to help clear things ancestrally, and then also to probably have a child yourself if that's something you're interested in. So energy blockage release. You're being called to explore the ability to locate, identify, and move stagnant or stuck energies within the body to heal pain and illness. So that's come through several times here. Especially this could be something with the lower chakras. So this could be somebody that's you could work with because I'm focusing on the goddess feminine card here, where there's some sort of trauma. I want to be very careful about how I say this because like the video could get flagged. But if there's any type of lower chakra trauma, or even like heart trauma, or like there wasn't safety in the home, or being violated or anything in that capacity, like being a healer in that field as well, like removing that energy. And then for some of you, we do have spell work on the bottom here, which absolutely makes sense. So you're being called to explore identifying, raising, and directing energy with the intention of bringing forth an outcome. I don't feel like this is, what did I hear? Maleficent. Let me know if that resonates. This isn't anything in a negative way, but it's like you might help people clear things out with incense or some sort of divination, or with cards, like with tarot or anything of that nature, maybe with scripting, with a book that you write, talking about like clearing the throat, clearing the heart as well. And I feel like whatever you do, it's gonna, again, it might be a book, it might be something that you write, and then it's going to be put out there for other people. So, and then again, I was getting like D&D, just because dice divination and then the dice. So you might write something, if you're into that as well. You could write a book about that. Psychocartography. You're being called to explore connections to places. I did say ley lines. That's so funny. Places through the land, ley lines, meridians, latitudinal and longitudinal matrices. By reading about the land, you can receive and understand the message of the land. And again, I'm getting something here about if somebody wants to build a house somewhere, or you can feel the energies in a house, or if there's like bad vibes in that house, being able to cleanse those out, clear those out. So that's really cool. So it looks like you and your person, you and a partner, are going to be doing this. And if any of these are things that you're interested in or you've thought about doing, definitely comment below. I love giving other people ways to connect on a platform. So maybe you'll be able to link up with other people who do these things, or who want your services. Just comment below. Let people know what you're doing, if you want them to connect with you. Like for instance, for me, I do cards like this, but I also got my shamanic rights. So I do house blessings and things like that. I know how to clear houses. And then also I have Reiki attunement as well. So I offer that on my Etsy shop as well. So I feel like you're that group that's going to be doing that as well. All right, let's get some advice for you from Spirit. Let's see. Pile one's advice right now. Honor yourself. Honor thyself. Honor yourself. I'm hearing. Okay, what else? Look beyond illusion, I just heard. Okay, so we have spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. Why did that sound weird when I read that? Fire is very significant, which makes sense because we're getting that springtime, the Astera. Fire signs could be significant here. So it's, don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. Okay. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're being helped again by nature spirits. That's kind of coming through quite heavily here. It's like an initiation by fire almost. Fire rituals, that could be something else, or like the type of spell work, like manifesting with candles, with fire. And then I'm getting earth, so fire and earth could be significant. I was talking about fire signs, earth signs could be significant as well. Like maybe you predict natural disasters as well, or you help clear energy in places where there are natural disasters. I'm just seeing like somebody going and like putting their hand on the land. Rhyming. That's interesting. Okay. And look, another little baby. Oh my gosh. One of a kind. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. 100%. I love that. Instant manifestation. Soul and mind working together create a dream in the heart. You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream. Your intention is pure. Be ready to receive. And again, that's that feminine energy, right? This is like very spiritual. Just with all this purple. It's like your soul's calling. And I feel this energy of using, like getting into the upper chakras. We've got the green and then like the purple and then the blues, and that's all up here. So combining and like merging the two. So maybe if you are in a partnership, maybe one of you, the masculine, which makes sense, is more earth and grounded, and then the feminine is going to be more spiritual, and you guys sort of balance. And when you merge together, like the masculine will ground the energy and ground what you're trying to manifest, and help you do that through movement, through earthing, through yoga, through things of that nature. And then maybe the feminine energy in this will help the masculine tap into more of the spiritual things and get out of the like the matrix or the grind, and kind of tap more into that and dream a little bit more. And then again, I'm getting something like I said, Tinkerbell is really coming through here. And then this little baby, I feel like that's something that's going to happen. So if you've been worried about that, or that's something that you want, I feel like that's absolutely coming through. Just getting like this little fairy type of energy, of this little earth being that just like absolutely loves nature. And then again, you might have the gift of instant manifestation. And then if you are doing anything, if you're creating a book, if you're creating a tarot deck, if you're creating an oracle deck, if you're a tarot reader, if you're doing any type of ability that you have, energy clearing, being able to know the land, whatever it is, it's just like you are one of a kind, and it's going to stand out. You're going to stand out even with your soulmate or this counterpart. You both are going to know. You're just going to know. You're going to feel it in the heart space, and this fire, this passion is going to like come alive, and not to sink into the despair or the hopelessness. Like nothing's ever going to happen. This is never going to work out. I'm never going to meet this person. Nobody's going to notice my talents. Get out of that energy, and then be mindful that you do have the ability of instant manifestation. Okay. So what you're focusing on, you will bring about, even if it's bad. You have to remember to focus on the good, focus on being unique, one of a kind, and that you deserve the world. Okay, so that's what's coming through here for pile 1. Comment below, let me know if that resonates for you at all. And again, if you want to share your story so you can link up with other people and share your services or what you do, I am more than happy to share my channel, my space with any of y'all. Trying to connect with your soul tribe. Okay, so until next time, love and light. Bye. Okay, pile 2. I'm noticing my witchy woman mug here, so maybe some of y'all are into the occult. Let's see. All right, so we have chalice fulfillment. This is giving me like straight away Celtic vibes. Like I'm like old though, like 1400s could be significant, or a past life. All right, we've got tarot card. I see my witchy mug, and then it's tarot cards and altar. Okay, so we've got tarot cards guidance here. That's funny. And then look, that's awesome. That card is here right now. Okay. So I'm going to take that as a sign. And then that one too. What? Okay. So stability. And this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it to me? Anyway, so boundaries. We've got staff, stability, whatever this word is. Comment below if you know how to pronounce that, or you can do phonetically how I pronounce that, boundaries, or you could just Google it afterwards. Altar, dedication. Definitely getting some witchy vibes here, whether you resonate with that or not. You could just consider yourself being a manifestor. Now I'm really being drawn to this black cat. Okay, so straight away, you could be somebody here. Your sole purpose is to read cards for other people, or you're really good at divination and the occult. Just because we have the altar here, we have tarot cards, okay? Something that you're meant to do in this lifetime is you're meant to have wish fulfillment. You're meant to have, you're going to learn self-love in this lifetime. Also, children could be significant for you. But I'm also hearing like a love offer could be of significance, but I'm getting, you are meant to have a full cup and be happy and have wish fulfillment. That's even coming through here. Okay. You're meant to have stability. You might be a leader. I'm seeing staff, and it's making me think of how you might lead other people. You might help people tap into their heart space, maybe through your channel. If you have a tarot channel or a YouTube channel, or you do divination in any capacity, or you write a book, whatever this is, or you make statues or candles or whatever. You could make goblets. I don't know. There's so many things. You could make knives. You could be a blacksmith, right? So Smith could be significant, or like the last name. So like Black or Smith could be significant. So staff, again, it's making me think of where you might have people working for you. You might teach people, how to, I guess like about the occult, how to protect themselves. This is also like a Christian symbol as well. Help people go after wish fulfillment, their dreams, because I'm thinking of pentacle energy. It's just it's all over here. You may or may not get married. That's just a different finger, you know, because the ring finger is on this side, and so this is like the other hand. But you might, this is like, this was something that is encoded within you that you've done in other lifetimes, and you might show other people how to do this. And this comes from your heart. Like it's very spiritually guided. It's very much from your heart space. You might run a shop, I'm getting, because this is making me think of like a spiritual shop. You have a lot of knowledge. You could also teach people how to put up boundaries. And again, this could be through self-love. So you could be somebody that empowers other people to go after wish fulfillment. You could do this through, again, a channel like what I do here on this channel, like to help uplift people. You could help other people find love, find wish fulfillment, find self-love, put up boundaries, and know what's good, what's not good. Or there isn't really good and bad, but what's good for them, what's not good for them, what's right for them, how to protect themselves. And again, this could be through spiritual means. If you were drawn to pile 1, I would give that a go, just because we did get like Pan or Cernunnos here, and then we did get the feminine energy as well. So that's what I was getting, where you might have a twin flame. You might be on a twin flame journey here, and you both are in the occult in different fashions. Maybe the masculine is more logical, and it makes sense. The masculine is more logical. The feminine's a little bit more creative, might be into writing, reading, something of that nature. Knows the truth. Boundaries. Somebody could be in some sort of like medical field, or like I'm hearing armed. So there could be like protection, or like the masculine energy here could be it could be like somebody like security or law enforcement, or this could be somebody that spiritually does this or spiritually protects other people, or like mage energy, or it could be a masculine what are those called, like a warlock type of energy that's very protective. Helps give guidance. Okay, so that's awesome. And again, I'm getting soulmate connection here, or even child could be significant. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, geez, this came out straight away. Okay, whistling, music, that's interesting. Okay, so now we've got creativity, so that came out straight away. So painting could be significant. You could channel in artwork. I do that. A lot of my paintings are just when I'm in flow, and then I just paint. I just channel information, and I even do that for people, where I will channel their energy at the current time and do a painting, and then give them kind of like a reading with painting. So you could do that. So you could consider yourself an artist. So creativity, you're being called to explore creative expression, bringing forth the healing nature of the arts. And this is anything. This could be through beauty, how you look, how you dress, any type of creativity, like writing. This could be photography. This could be anything. Songs, dance, any type of flow. I'm hearing flow. Florida could be significant, because when I said that, I thought of like Flow Rida. So like Florida. All right. Spiritual writer. What did I say? There's a book. Oh my goodness gracious. I love spirit so much. This is crazy. Spiritual writer. You're being called to explore sharing knowledge, insight, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing. I mean, I can't. And that's a masculine doing this. So this could be somebody you could be an orator. Or if you're a feminine and you're linking up with somebody, the masculine could be a writer in some capacity, and it looks like this person has curly hair, gray hair, so this could be an older masculine. Like a coach, a life coach in some capacity. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is why I like drawing cards live sometimes. I try to get some pre-drawn just so it doesn't take so long. But okay, so we have Akashic Records. You're being called to explore the Akashic Records to provide powerful insights and guidance. And again, this could be something that you do spiritually, where you have these services where you can tap in. I heard TAC, so that's an acronym for something. So you could tap into something for people if they're stuck. If there's something that's going on, you can help them, or you can tap into that. Or you can, again, like a life coach, like help them see their blockages. And you could do that again, like on a tarot channel, like what I'm doing here. Okay. So holistic skincare specialist, you're being called to explore healing of the mind, body, and soul through care and treatment of skin. And this is making me think too here. We have like the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo. So you could be a vendor in some capacity that sells things like this, or that does tarot or candles or anything like that. We were seeing that all on the altar space, all on the table. Okay. You could also do jewelry. Automatic writing, you could channel. That's something that I do here sometimes in some of my readings, where I will channel first. And then I get cards to clarify, and oftentimes they have the same words. It's just so wild to me. Anyway, so automatic writing, you're being called to explore automatic writing to tap into the deep wisdom of the universe for healing and growth on the soul's journey. And this is what I was talking about that I do with paintings. So you could automatically write. You could just channel creatively, like whatever you're being guided to paint or channel or write or speak, whatever this is, it's coming from source. Like understanding that you're channeling that. This was on the bottom. Hold on. I don't even know. Catastromancy. You're being called to explore the past, present, and future by tuning into the frequency of the universe with a mirror. So scrying could be significant. That could be something that's kind of neat that it's in nature like this. Cat could be significant as well. Just because I was noticing that black cat on the that one card, and I said the cat was drawing my eye. So I don't know if you have a familiar or a cat, or maybe that's how you, because I know some people will like turn themselves into an animal when they're doing stuff like this to sort of cloak themselves. And maybe yours is a cat, or like a cat type of animal. But again, it's saying the past, present, future, helping people see where they're stuck or what they're doing and how to get out of it, or moving through past energy, how to be present to help their future. I just saw Peacemaker, which again came out. Yeah, chakra work. You're being called to examine and uncover the energy imbalances and blockages of the chakra system with the goal of healing and spiritual awareness. I help. See, yeah, so this might be something that I do. I know I do this, but you're going to be helping other people clear stuff out from the past, from their Akashic records, like figuring out where they're stuck, why they're repeating cycles, what needs to be removed, cleared out. And again, you might do this with another person, because these energies kind of came out in pile 1. What did I say? Manifestation coach with this. Yes. All right. So you have manifestation coach. You're being called to explore sharing your knowledge of manifestation to help remove blocks and make dreams come true. And again, these are services that I do, and we have shamanism here. I do have my shamanic rites. I do paint. I do write. I do a lot of these things, and my links are in my Etsy shop, and the links for all of that are below if you want any type of clearing, any type of chakra work, whatever this is. I do all of this stuff, and it looks like you are also one of these people. So if you want to share your website or what you do, just comment that below so other people can get your services. Like, I am more than happy to share my YouTube for y'all to connect with each other to do that. So we have shamanism. So you're being called to explore working as a spiritual teacher and healer who can move between the worlds as a messenger to bring wisdom and healing. And so that was the other thing that I was getting. Which one was that? I was getting that with this, where you can turn into different animals. Where I was getting like the cat energy, but when I was in my shaman course, I learned how you go into like how you can do how you do shamanic journeying, and I learned how to do that, and then also how you can remote view using animals like the birds. So you might be learning how to do that as well. And then we have feng shui. You're being called to explore the subtle energies or people and places that affect those in the environment for balance and healing. Again, we got boundaries. So you might be somebody that helps other people, get out of harmful situations or like narcissistic empath relationships, helps them put up boundaries to get into healthier, like turning the wheel. Like this is giving me the Wheel of Fortune energy here, like to shift the energy so that it's more in their favor, to clear out karmic debt, karmic relationships in any capacity, and also teaching people how they can manifest to get out of this. Like that's very crucial. I've had to do this myself. It's not easy. It is not easy, folks, but you can do it. And then you can help people figure out. You're going to have a new way of doing this as well. And then we have palm tree and scrying. We're just going to keep going. Okay, so we have a spiritual engineer. You're being called to explore using your problem-solving skills and your knowledge of spirituality, psychology, and science to bring much-needed solutions. It's like you're bringing everything together. Palm tree, you're being called to explore the physical features of hands to uncover a soul's challenges, path, and purpose. So we're getting different modalities of doing this, but where you're indicating to somebody why they're stuck. And you could do this again with palms, not just with palm tree, but maybe with chakra. So with energy healing, like you have energy healing in your hands. This could also be with tarot or with writing. You're writing with your hands, or your the creative energy is flowing through your hands. So it could be with music, writing. It could be with painting, any number of things with the hands, not just palm tree. Then we have scrying. You're being called to explore looking into a reflective surface, which we already got that. Looking into a reflective surface to tune into the messages the spirits have. Where is that? Where is this one? Of the spirits and the universe. So same thing. Mirror scrying could be significant here. And then we have this. Oh my God. I just kind of want to keep going. I feel like you're doing everything here. So spiritual retreat host. You're being called to explore hosting spiritual events or retreats to promote clarity and complete renewal. And then if you're being called to do anything Buddhist, or you could, I'm getting something heavily here with like Buddhism, and I'm seeing a masculine. Obviously there's a masculine here, but like in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like a masculine. There's something regarding Buddhism being very important here, like learning how to meditate, being very, very critical here. Or like maybe the masculine ends up creating like a meditation group or something. Like if you're a masculine, maybe you're thinking of doing that. Precognition, you're being called to explore the prediction of future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years into the future. That's something I do as well. And then we have psychic healing on the bottom here. So you're being called to explore psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's condition, no matter if you're focusing on the mind, body, or soul. And that's what I was talking about, like the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo. Yeah, and then we've got the future in the cards, so cartomancy. So that came out twice with cards and divination. Wow. All right. This is pretty cool. I like this. All right. I'm kind of feeling like masculine energy in this pile. You could also be a feminine. So what's some advice? And maybe it's more masculine energy just because like business, like being a business owner or starting a business. But it could be more masculines watching this pile. If it is, please comment below. I love seeing that more masculines are watching these readings now. It used to be a lot of feminines watching. All right. So we have let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. What was I saying about the boundaries? That's awesome. Your time on earth is precious. I'm getting earth signs heavily here with the earth. Like I just thought of like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. Letting go of the past, letting go of shadow energy, shadow people, darkness, getting into stable connections, getting into safe connections, safe, reliable people. The pause is the shift. Your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. I'm seeing like the spiral in these trees. It's like it's being illuminated for you. There's a need to let go. I feel like you have let go, and this is like recovery, whatever this is. And then it's like you teach other people that. Like you could be one of those people that does one of those hotlines for people, or like gives people a safe space, or they come to your channel to figure out how you let go, or you write a book about how you let go, what you do, how to shift negative thoughts to positive ones to manifest that new beginning, that abundance, a way out, how to manifest a way out, even when it's just like so chaotic. Oh, wow. And we have the beginning. There's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. And I've got ringing in my left ear and my right ear. So that's significant here. Soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Yeah, going after soul's calling, what your heart is pulling you towards, nature, getting downloads in nature and the sun is going to be really significant. I'm getting spring, well, summer and fall could be really significant, or this kind of started happening in the summer, and in the fall there's going to be this the shift and the new beginning. I feel like you're going to be helping other people with this as well. Spirit of life. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. I think that's what you're going to do, though. I think you're going to teach other people that, or get them to focus on that. Like, you're not too old. You can always, it's not too old to become famous. I mean, look at J.K. Rowling. I say that all the time. Like, what she went through, everything she went through, and now look at her. Like, she was in an abusive relationship and everything else. She was living out of her car, for crying out loud. She was on government assistance over in Scotland, like, just trying to make a living. And now look, like, she just believed in herself and got out of that situation. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for pile 2. Let me know if that resonates. It looks like that's a deeply spiritual pile. And again, if you were drawn to pile 1, there might be some information for you there as well. And comment below if you want to share what you do, your services, or anything like that, so other people can link up with you. Okay. All right. So until next time, pile 2. Right. Pile 3, your talents, abilities, and soul's purpose. So we have in bulk awakening. Oh, that's cute. This is giving me like a sacrificial energy. I feel like you and another person are in this lifetime as spiritual service. That this is a life of giving of oneself for the greater good, for humanity, for oneness, for wholeness, for nature as well, and to help people also awaken, for soul awakening. We have Pentacle, respect. We have prosperity. What is that? Lunas? Don't know how to pronounce that. I'll work on it. Witch's cottage, security. This little kitty cat, that's cute. And then scrying mirror, shadow. Okay, and there's a man here. So if you're masculine, maybe you're good at scrying, or you can scry. We have somebody, like if you're a feminine energy, now I'm hearing like the mirror on the wall. Reflecting to other people, shadow energy. So again, pile 3, this could be a lifetime of, like, I'm hearing, I don't want to say that, but like lambs to, lambs to be put down. We'll just say that. So you could have like a very special diet, or maybe you cut out meat or something like that, or you vegan, something about diet. You are here to have an awakening, to awaken others, to be prosperous, to cultivate abundance, to have security, to have that soft life, and reflect to other people their shadows, to get them to respect the earth. I'm getting the pentacle energy here regarding like earth signs, but to respect the earth. And I think this is one of those piles where this is like the witch wound, where there was innocence in a previous lifetime that was taken away. Something happened, land was taken, life was taken, whatever happened here. And this is kind of like a redo, where you're going to be respected now, especially if you have abilities or like the occult or anything like that. You will be respected now, and you can live out this life safely and have a secure home, and people aren't going to come burn your house down. You know, this is the energy that I'm getting. I think you're meant to have an innocent love. I think you're meant to have a peaceful life. This could even be like same gender type of relationship I'm getting here with this energy. Somebody like you, if it's not same gender. Somebody who is into the occult like you. Other people like you. This could be a sibling. This could be like a relative. This could be son, daughter, family, whatever this is. And you're meant to, I think, mirror to other people, to activate other people. And this is going to bring you prosperity and abundance. I feel like in a past lifetime, you were a healer, you were a shaman, you were like a quote unquote witch, pagan, whatever it is, however you want to identify. And that did not end well for you. And this lifetime, you are guaranteed prosperity, respect, success, safety. There is some shadow energy that has to be cleared out here though. Like, I don't know if a masculine is the one that did this to you in a previous lifetime. Like if you're a feminine, or like, let's say in a past lifetime, you couldn't be in a relationship with the gender that you wanted to be in a relationship with, you know, and this lifetime you do, you get to, like one love is coming through here. And again, this could be your spiritual team. Also, you could have like a very, very strong masculine energy helping guide you. This could be somebody who is alive, that's like counterpart, that can remote view, can see you. Cutting soul ties as well, especially through fire. Gosh, I'm getting like fire heavily here. So that could have been like the traumatic ending that happened here for some of you. I'm also seeing this, when I tap into this card, I'm just thinking of like when America got taken over and the war and cruelty that took place and the land just being stolen. I'm getting that. And I'm just seeing like blood spilled all over with this. And this is like a redo, like a karmic redo or reset, so that there can be safety and security, protection in doing this. And then part of it, again, is also mirroring to other people so that they can have awakenings. Getting people to cut soul ties, karmic soul ties, past lifetimes. This could be 7 past lifetimes. Or like, again, this could be like the twin flamey vibe if you resonate with that. Or like the two of you do this together. You might work with a group of people as well. But again, like healing lack mindset, lack of fortune, lack of money. This could be like farmers in previous lifetimes, and it's like you're meant to, because the energy has been put there in previous lifetimes, working hard, like tilling the earth. It's like now this is the life of abundance. Okay, so let's see. They want me to shuffle. I always end up shuffling in pile 3, and I'm so sorry. I try not to make it be loud. That should be enough. Maybe one more time. Yeah, one more time. See, you're doing this again. And it's just like, I feel like this pure spirit, this innocent spirit, coming through here. And it's like you incarnated again because it was like you were promised safety almost. Ooh, and that fell on the ground. Ooh, angel readings. So we'll do this. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have angel readings. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realms. And again, maybe you did this. Maybe you did this in other lifetimes, and that didn't end well for you, you know, because back with certain religions and things like that, they thought that you were connecting to something dark or darker energies, whatever this is. And it's just like, no, this is angelically guided, and you have that gift where you can connect with angels. Okay, so we have holistic skincare specialist. You're being called to explore healing of the mind, body, and soul through care and treatment of skin. And again, this is giving me like with that cottage, with the witch's cottage, where you make tinctures or you make herbal remedies or something like that. And back in the day when you used to do that, like people would think that you were a witch or you were doing spells or whatever it is. And it's just like, you're meant to do that in this lifetime now, okay? And then we have manifestation coach. You're being called to explore sharing your knowledge of manifestation to help remove blocks and make dreams come true. I think also combining science, like science and magic. We have shamanism on the bottom here. You're being called to explore working as a spiritual teacher and healer who can move between the worlds as a messenger to bring wisdom and healing. Wow. Channeling, look at that. You're being called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm to bring closure, healing, and peace. I'm going to put that right under there. Amazing. Yeah, right here. Let's see what we got. And we have precognition. You're being called to explore the prediction of future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years into the future. And again, there's something about the mind and helping the mind. And I like how this is paired with this is paired with this is paired with this. And again, maybe in a previous lifetime, precognition, you had psychic abilities. People are like, she's a witch, he's a witch. Burn him at the stake type of thing. And it's just like, this is divine channeling, divine guidance, and now divine protection here, angelic protection here. You even have like nature spirits protecting you here, because it's like whatever you do, you get people back to oneness, back to the earth, back to the old ways. And again, shamanism, like with the land photo with the wheat that I saw on it, and I saw like the bloodshed, it's like a redo from that. There's like a redo. I just saw charm casting. So that could be significant. You're being called to explore working with charms, small objects, and trinkets to receive and interpret intuitive messages. So that could be anything. Even if it's like old items from people, or I have that where I can touch an object and I can kind of feel the energy of it. Or the person. So you might do that. I forget what the name of that is, but I think you might have that. And then also you could do that with, you could do tea readings, coffee readings. You could do tarot, whatever it is. You could even pick up like this rock right here and probably get information and like tune in to the energy. Okay. Dice divination. So you could do that as well. You're being called to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination, like astro dice. And this is making me think of like what I was talking about, like on the hands, like blood on the hands. Again, there's like a redo. And again, this could be something that you're clearing out with another person. I'm getting like, if in a, now I kind of got like lightheaded. There could be somebody in your life, also in the occult or something like that. Or maybe this didn't end well for you or that person, and you're doing it now in this lifetime, but also clearing out some karma. What did I say? I said tea. Wow. Tasteography. You're being called to explore reading the tea leaves or coffee grounds. Look at the symbolic patterns within the teacup to uncover the message. And, like, that makes me think of the Harry Potter thing where like that episode where he's, so you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it. Oh, and he had the Grimm. So yeah, wolf spirit could be significant. Wolves could be significant. Shamanistic speaking, yeah, past lives. You're being called to explore past lives to discover how the past is affecting current emotions, situations, and behaviors, so one can gain a greater understanding. And again, this could be like previous lifetimes, maybe when art sculptures were a thing. This could be all the way back, like Roman, Greek time frame, Egypt, I'm hearing as well. Africa. This could have to do with like some sort of like Catholicism as well, because I'm just thinking of like the sculptures and things like that, and a lot of those places. Rome, Italy heavily is coming through here. Oh, I just saw that person. I just saw that man. I forget his name. Rasputin. So Google that. That could be significant. Russia. That could be significant. We've got astral travel on the bottom here as well. So you might do that. Like if, you might astral travel or dream. Or you're connecting in other realms as well while you sleep sometimes. I do that, and I need to work on that a little bit better, because sometimes it just happens. Like the times I want it to happen, it doesn't really happen. But then the times that it does happen, I wake up so tired and dehydrated, it's crazy. So if any of you guys have any information on that, or you're skilled at that, like comment below, because I'm definitely needing to work on that a little bit myself. Astral travel, and then this counterpart or this person or this other person that you might be healing karmic debt or something with, or that's trying to make up. Like if they were the one that injured you or like turned you in or whatever this is, in this lifetime they're protecting you, or they swore to always protect you or something like that. It's like that type of energy. And you guys might be traveling back and forth or entering each other's dream states. Hands could be significant. I saw this on the bottom of the deck, and then I went to shuffle, and these kind of came back out again. You're being called to explore the physical features of hands to uncover a soul's challenges, path, or purpose. Somebody could have tattoos on their hands. Like I'm kind of seeing like the tattoos like here. So masculine could have tattoos. I'm getting like a masculine, but also this could be feminine energy here as well. We have scrying. You're being called to explore, looking into a reflective surface to tune into the messages of the spirits and the universe. Just going to get a couple more here. The moon, lunar energy could be significant. Luna could be significant. But lunar energy, full moon could be, especially in the dream state. Yeah, we have peacemaker. I feel like this is to balance. Yeah, so we have, these all came out at once. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like there's somebody that's trying to, there's like atonement or something in this lifetime. There's atonement here. And I feel a masculine energy atoning for something. So you could be the masculine watching this and you're protecting like a feminine energy in this lifetime or whatever this is. But this lifetime is about balancing things out from a past life where the mission wasn't completed. Something wasn't completed. Somebody got turned in. Somebody did something. Somebody betrayed somebody. Like the land was taken. Whatever it is, it didn't get fulfilled. Something went haywire and awry, and it wasn't supposed to. This could even be like French Revolution type of stuff, you know, or like an uprising or revolutionary energy where it's like, it's time to do it now. So peacemaker, you're being called to explore using your skills of diplomacy, ideals of fairness and compassion to find fair solutions. Again, that revolutionary energy, like what's fair, what's balanced. Chakra work, you're being called to examine and uncover the energy imbalances and blockages of the chakra system with the goal of healing and spiritual awareness. And again, that's with this holistic shamanism stuff. And then we have feng shui. You're being called to explore the subtle energies or people and places that affect those in the environment for balance and healing, and like helping people get out of situations that are traumatizing, damaging, getting that wheel to turn. And again, astral travels is on the bottom here again. So you're being called to communicate with spirits, entities, and guides in the astral realms to retrieve and share the message. And we got that. Angel messages, divine messages. You're meant to share messages. You might be getting them in your dream state. You're meant to share them. Write them down. If you don't have a YouTube channel, do a blog or a vlog or write a book or poetry, whatever it is. It's like divinely guided here. Feathers could be significant. You could be finding feathers. Hawk, owl could all be significant as well. Let's see, crows. I just noticed my crow feathers over here. All right, so let's see some advice. What's some advice for pile 3? Look forward. Look forward. Inner strength. Don't lose yourself in the things you can't change. Focus. What did I say? Look forward. Oh my gosh. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. Forward focus. Focus forward. Move forward. Focus on the light forward. Time to act. And this is making me think I would turn my back on things. Is it supernal? My poem that I love. So again, poetry coming through here. Ad Finem, by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. One of my favorite poems. So again, poetry could be significant here. Time to act. Look, it's the same person doing the same thing. You don't have to know everything in advance. Take the first step and watch it all unfold. You can deal with whatever your path reveals. You are ready. Yeah, it's time to act. Now it's time to go after something. If you've been waiting to contact somebody, if you've been waiting for like to take that next step, whatever it is, do it now. Stop watching this reading. Do it now. Raise the bar. When you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns. Yep. I love that. Again, what's in balance, what suits like the new you, and not tolerating other things from other people. Yeah, authenticity attracts. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. So if any of you are into the occult or anything like that, and you just kind of put that out there, you're going to attract soul sisters, soul brothers, soul tribe, your person, whatever this is. And I feel like you guys can do this together. It says, let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Right here. Yeah, time to act and let it be. Just ask. And then we have the spirit of love. Don't search for true love, for it will find you if you just hold on to who you are. Yeah, being authentic. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Yeah, you don't have to change for love at all. okay? And if there's been a shift or there's been a pause or there's been like a disconnect with a person, there was some stuff that just needed to play out. And I feel like this is coming back around. So if you're waiting on the person, I feel like they're being guided to take that next step. And I feel like the other person has just been their authentic self or has stepped into authenticity, and that's going to attract the person. And any pause has been divinely guided to let go of the past. But now it's time to act and to walk towards destiny. I heard destiny. Yeah, remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. Yeah, just keep going. That's awesome. I love this. It reminds me of that scene in Dune when he's standing there in the movie, the new one, when he's standing there and he has to face the worm, and he has to be quiet, and he just like faces it right in the face. That's kind of like what I'm seeing here. So that's what I have for you. Again, if you want to comment below and link up with other people, I'll let other people know what you're doing. If you're into any of these things, crystals could be a thing, because I just kind of tapped that rock right here. So that could, if you want to share any of that below, please do so. I'm happy to share my channel with all of y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you gals for being here. Thank you non-binary people for being here. If you want to book anything with me, I do everything from shamanic stuff to energy clearing to intuitive paintings to private tarot readings, all of it. The link is in my description box at my Etsy shop, okay? So sending you love, light, and blessings. And comment suggestions for regarding readings that you want to see in the future. Okay, so in love and light. Bye.